Testing, testing, I'll be live. Testing, testing, are we live? Is anyone here? Are we live? Hello, are we live? Hey, dude! It looks like we're live. Okay. Let's boot this up then. As you can see, now there's a new Pokemon on the title screen in Reshiram. Now remember what I said, and that every single time that there's a new legendary on screen, that legendary is probably going to be the star of the next story arc or appearance in the game. So the team's grinded up a little bit. We also gotta battle the gym trainers as well. That's why I saved those. I was just battling against the Rotoms. Now I got Flint, Would you do another fan game playthrough? I'm not opposed to it. I think I could do that. I'm not opposed to it. The only problem is that, like, none of these things get that many views. Other than you, man. Other than, like, you and Sawyer, like, no one really watches this. They mainly come from my Mugen content. That's how I gained over, like, freaking 40 of my subscribers. I mean, it's not that I don't like doing it. I do like doing it, but, like, I do like preferring it. I do this more. I like doing this more. Well, what'd you have in mind? Here it is, the Suntouch City Gym. Hey there, champ in the making. Welcome to Suntouch City Gym. Infinite Fusion. I've never played Infinite Fusion. The thing is that I've wanted to play Infinite Fusion. But there's a problem. It's like Pokemon Radical Red. Infinite Fusion, I don't think it's its very own fan game. I'm pretty sure Infinite Fusion is a ROM hack. So in order for me to get ROM hacks, I need to... Hey, this kid's friendly for Mugen, so y'all gonna watch? Yeah. Yeah, the Mugen stuff is definitely something I'm gonna keep on doing. Even though I've delayed that a bit, don't worry. It's just that I really like playing Pokemon Insurgence. It's one of my favorite games, even though it's only a fan game. I think it's my top 3 favorite games. it's number 3, Pokemon Insurgence, number 2, Battle Cats, number 1, Terraria. But yeah, this game's amazing. But yeah, Mugen is definitely something I do enjoy doing. I just need to get back to it. Alright. But let's keep on going. Alright. Makes sense, it does look fun? Yeah. But as I was saying, the problem with doing ROM hacks is that I don't think Infinite Fusion is a ROM hack, but if it is, here's the problem. Unlike fan games, ROM hacks you need to actually download. You need to actually find a way to download the game it's a ROM hack of before you can even play the game itself. Then you have to apply that to the actual game. If you do, unlike a fan game where you just completely download a new game, this one, like, it's editing a Pokemon game, so I probably would have done Radical Red, but that's the only reason I haven't. But, Infinite Fusion I'll take a look at, because Infinite Fusion's one that I don't know about. The only reason I haven't done Infinite Fusion... Oh, okay, what about randomizers? Randomizers I can do. There's literally a randomizer mode in Insurgence, and there's other fan games I can play. I got Pokemon Uranium, I could always play that. I could always play, Pokemon, I could play Pokemon Uranium, I could play Pokemon Omicron, which is basically kind of like the, the original. This is kind of like a sequel, except in an alternate universe. So, yeah, the Pokemon Omicron was made by the same lead developer, but it was only him. But there is a randomizer mode. So yeah, I can play randomizers. About creating my own, though, is something that I don't know about doing. That's something that I'm gonna have to figure out how to do. Alright. I gotta take a look at something real quick. You gotta be kidding me. Great. Batkin's friend. You said you play Power World. Yes, actually, I would be down to play a live stream in Power World. I played it with Caden. That was fun. But yeah, I would be down to play Power World. That's definitely something I feel like that would get some attention on the stream. If I did a stream at Power World. So yeah, I'm not opposed to doing that. Besides, I did tease. Yeah, I did tease that in one of my things, because at that time I was thinking about doing Power World. It was after another series, so it was definitely going to be something afterwards. Let me look. Yeah. But yeah, I would be down to play Power World. That's definitely something I could do. And I promised the fans that I would play Phasmophobia, which is another game I should get around to doing. Because I have Phasmophobia. I think it's a good game. It's just that, like, I don't know how I'd be able to play that. I remember you saying we were doing a playthrough. I didn't film it. That's the thing. The problem is that I didn't film our playthrough. I was thinking about doing a playthrough of me and you, and I filmed that, like doing another one. But like, the one we did, I didn't film. So, I can't post that. Yeah, I'd be down to do another playthrough. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's a game we both liked a lot, and it would definitely garner some attention for you as well, Caden. So, yeah, I would be down to do that as well. There's a lot I gotta do on my channel, man. I gotta get back to the fans, you know. I gotta do Mugen, then I gotta do Phasmophobia, because that won another poll. Then I gotta do Power World. But I'm doing this right now, so I think I put my passions above what my fans want more times than not, so I'm gonna stop, you know, I'm gonna try to stop, you know, pushing it off to the side. It's better in some new Pokemon games. I would agree with that. Power World is really good. It's better than, like, Sword and Shield. It's better than Ultra Sun. It's better than the Gen 7 games. I don't know if it's better than Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet are really good games. The only reason I say Power World is better is because I just don't have the DLC, so I just don't know. Yeah, the thing is, I can't really judge, because I don't have the DLC for, I don't have the DLC for, either game. I'm pretty sure there's DLC for Power World. I know there is for, you know, Scarlet and Violet. I don't have the DLC, so I can't judge. It's not the biggest edition, but it is a pretty good expansion from what I've seen. Hey, don't trash Gen 7. Look, dude, Gen 7 has some good Pokemon. It's got some great story and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be honest, the region itself is complete crap. I know you're born and raised on Gen 7, but dude, like, it's not even just from the fact that this is coming from someone who grew up on it's not that good. The DLC, I don't, that's the thing though, like, I would guess that, but I just don't know, so I don't know how I'm supposed to judge it. The story seems good. I mean, I've seen the story, I know what the story is. Kieran's not that good of a character, from my own opinion. Carmine is, but yeah. Yeah, Gen 9 is definitely a wild card. It's great Gen. They did a lot with that, and I love the fact they made all the plot lines their own stories. But it does have its flaws. The quote-unquote open world and choosing any gym leader you want is heavily flawed. Hey, Sawyer! Nice! Nice that you made it. A group of Gen 7, more specifically, let's go. It's as solid. I mean, the thing is that with Gen 7, I don't hate Gen 7. Like, I think I used to hate Gen 7. I didn't like Gen 7 at all. Back when it was, like, the newest gen, I didn't like it. But I think that's mainly because the Gen 7 anime was so awful that I absolutely just hated it. Like, Ash finally won a league there, but it felt so undeserved and forced that I just didn't like it. Like, his other Pokemon were trash, but they just gave him 2 mythicals. They gave him 2 legendaries to balance it out, which was extremely forced. And then you also got the fact that it just feels like the Gen 7 games were unfinished half the time, because I do like the concept of the trial battles and stuff like that, but you got Hala, Yeah, big fan of Kieran. Yeah, I do like the fact that Kieran's entire battle in his champion fight is literally him using a competitive team. The only reason I said I didn't like him is because I find him kind of annoying, but he does have good development. It's definitely something good when Gen 7 anime. That's the thing though, because if you just started watching the anime on Gen 7, that's fine. But I watched both I watched both the Hoenn series and the Kalos series. Before that, okay, fast forward. Yeah, I know it is, but the problem is that I don't know how the headset thing is gonna work. Yeah, you told me that Lily was your first crush, you freaking weirdo. Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of Lily, but she did grow on me. But, as I was saying, because of the fact that I watched, yeah, I thought that was crazy as well. Anyways, the thing that I was mentioning is that since I had watched both the Hoenn series and the Kalos series, and while I admit the Hoenn series is underrated and the Kalos series does have its flaws, it was a massive downgrade to go from that to, what was I gonna say? To, you know, the Sun and Moon anime, which literally just takes everything as a joke, and it honestly just made Ash dumb again. Now, at that time, you were younger than Lily, so that's fine. I mean, Lily's a weird choice, but at that point, you were younger than her, so what am I even supposed to say? Like, I can't say you're a pedo, because you're not. Even now, you're not one. Hot take. Yeah, you told me this before. I don't get how you think the Ultra games are worse. They are literally just Sun and Moon, but better. Like, I get that you probably played Sun and Moon before, and that's why I like it more. Hell, I tried to defend Diamond and Pearl because I grew up on Diamond. That's kind of what I did, but I honestly just don't see... But that's the reason, is because Diamond and... you know, have the 11 series and the first anime series on Netflix. Yeah. Yeah, the Alola series, I mean, later on it got some good moments, but oh my god, Ash's Pokemon were just so awful. Like, for most of the series, he only had 4 Pokemon, and in the end, they had to cheese him in by just giving him 2 legendaries, which both sucked. And, Ultra Necrozma was a good boss fight, but it really wasn't hard. I mean, I don't get why people are saying it's hard. It really isn't that bad. But the reason I mention that is because the whole storyline with the, Necrozma. Because Necrozma is such a good concept. And as a Deltarune fan, so I think you know how well that translated. Especially with the fact that the guy who made him, you know, worked on Pokemon. So, I like the Lusamine battle better than Ultra Necrozma, that's why. Honestly, I will agree. The Lusamine battle was a massive missed opportunity. The fact they didn't do it was annoying, because that's definitely something I wanted to see from Sun and Moon in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But, the main reason I say that is because it definitely made Lusamine more of a villain. And it definitely helped differentiate the anime more than the games, where Lusamine is literally just the nicest person ever. Yes, 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 I know you lose your mind at the thought of the Roaring Knight. But dude, he ain't a fraud. Why do you keep saying that? I don't call him a fraud. I mean, I beat him in only 2 days, but you don't see me calling him a fraud. It took you freaking forever to beat him. I had to watch like nearly a 2-hour stream of you just doing attempts. You couldn't beat him, and you're really gonna sit here and say he's a fraud. It blows my mind that people still think the Titans are stronger than the Roaring Knight, because the Roaring Knight summoned the Titan to take care of Susie. It's literally a distraction. Like, distractions, calling it a distraction does not mean you're weaker than whatever you're summoning. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like the Titan spawn. You could, with that logic, you could say the Titan spawn are stronger than the Titan because the Titan summoned them to distract you. Which isn't true. Alright, what do I do? You want to talk Sans is a fraud? Yeah. Sans, people talk about all that crap, and I beat him in only 2 days. Turns don't really matter when the fight is still hard. Like, you could do that with literally any other boss, but less, because the bosses have less health and less defense. And you don't really have to deal with the power that the Roaring Knight swings. Like, you're not getting 1 or 2 shot by every other attack, so... Alright. Now, the reason I'm pacing around and not just going to the gym battles is because I'm honestly kind of worried for this fight. Because this fight, I've died so many times to this gym battle on hard mode. It is absolute hell. So, let me explain. So, to start, this guy, this gym leader, has 5 Pokemon, which is already ludicrous for a first gym leader. Second of all, he literally leads with a Vulpix. I've seen hit with Snow Armor, basic weapons. Yes, okay. Undertale, easy, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright. But this fight is torture. Because, honestly, I don't think I got this. I don't know. Let me explain why this is hard. First of all, this guy... Okay, I already explained he's got 5 Pokemon. But he leads off with a... all of his Pokemon are level 25, by the way. Only one of mine is level 25. Two of his Pokemon can set up the sun. One of his Pokemon being a Vulpix with frickin' Flamethrower this early in the game, which is ludicrously strong. And then it's packing Energy Ball, and then Will-O-Wisp, and I'm pretty sure it's got Shadow Ball as well, which is still nuts. Then you got his Deerling with Chlorophyll and Jump Kick, and then Solar Beam to balance it out, in a Sun team. Also, that Vulpix is holding a Heat Rock. And don't even get me started on his, his frickin' Ivysaur, which is also nearly as bad. Popping Solar Beams, Sludge Bombs, Leech Seed, and the Charmeleon with Dry Skin popping off more, and yeah, the Charmeleon with Solar Power. Over here using Flamethrower. Oh, yeah, that would be a good thing if he didn't have grass types. Now, you might be wondering, what about Flint? Because Flint is a ground type. Ground type here would stink. Yeah. What's his ace? Normally it's Charmeleon. But I don't want to say what it is right now in hard mode because it's in Delta Pokemon. And that'll be a cool reveal. But I at least want to get Virgil up to level 25 before this. And the only Pokemon that I have that can set up rain is a level 13 Finneon, which I'm honestly not going to train up. I have to train up 12 levels. I don't have the level trainer yet. Oh, but, you know, I'll just tell you what it does. Bro, what that moveset? What moveset? It's the only thing it had, alright? It gets Bulldoze at level 20, it gets Bulldoze level 26, but, oh no, the level cap is level 25, so I'm screwed, and there's no rare candies. Also, the most insulting thing about this freaking Grimer is that you get it when it's already freaking lost, what is it? Stockpile. When it's already lost stockpile. So now Spit Up and Swallow are literally just useless dead weight because it doesn't have stockpile. It's not even like I can tank hits, fire hits with Grimer, because I can't. Grimer's too frail. Now, the best Pokemon I have to deal with these guys is Mrs. Filet. Because she can tank hits with Intimidate, but most of these guys are special attackers. But we do have both Ryuko and Mrs. Filet packing Dragon Rage, which I'm going to use a lot. I'm just hope to God that we actually have something that we can use to take these guys down. What, is there no move relearn? No, the move relearner is available. I just have to give him a hard scale, and I have to beat the first gym before I can get her. I have to beat the first gym before I can get the move relearner. So, yeah, I'm screwed. I'm gonna Miss Filet, not Mrs. Filet. She don't need no man. Okay, yeah, Miss Filet. Guys, I think I might have underestimated Persis 2.0. He might be the reincarnation of Persis. He might be the reincarnation of Persis. This dude is both of them a perfect attack IV and speed IV. He's one level off from becoming a Sandslash. I'm training him up. I'm training him up. I need to get the Sandslash. This dude is a perfect speed IV and a perfect attack IV. It's a sign. It's a sign. In Persis we trust. What? Persis 2.0 is evolving. We have a literal god on the team. I named the regular Persis after a god. I named Persis 2.0 after a god, which I named after a god. Crush Claw. I'm taking it. Give me frickin' Crush Claw. Alright, now, I don't know what the heck Silverwind's gonna do, because I don't think anyone else can learn it. Yep. But it's a sign. At least we know it's a sign now. And the only downside is that I can't really train him up. Because he can't fight the Rotoms. He can't hit him with ground moves, he's got no dark moves. And the other moves he has are just freaking pathetic. And this would be fine if I had items like leftovers. But this guy's got a whole team of competitive stacked Pokemon. Meanwhile, I barely get any items at all. I mean, I don't even know what I could give them. Like, I don't have any fire-type moves, no ghost-type moves. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to say I totally didn't name Persis after a Greek god who happens to be the Greek god of destruction. No, I totally didn't do that. But I do need to get something to take out, my idea. What's your idea? What is your idea? Normally when you say you have an idea, Caden, it's a really bad idea. But I'm going to trust you on this. For second. Odyssey's son? Television. What?
Hold on, what? Oh, I gotta take a look at this. I think you're talking about Odysseus. It's Telemachus, you idiot.
You play too much Deltarune if you think everything starting with tele is television. Oh, yeah, remember how I talked about the giant golden statue? Well, here's the counterpart to Birdley's statue. It's a large statue of the augur. I could have sworn it was television and Homer was ahead of his time. Why would, okay, yeah, okay. We need to go back to fish and pray to get something good? Maybe. Alright, this is the counterpart to Birdley's statue. It's a large statue of the augur. The sign reads, Jaren, the second augur. Yes, his name's Jaren. That's how you pronounce it. May his hits be critical and his focus blasts never miss. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. True. But you got the Focus Blast reference. How could you not like the Focus Blast reference? And the hits be critical. Alright, but for real, we gotta fish up something good. If only I had a water stone. God damn it. But I will take a shower though. Focus miss. This game was made in 2015. What do you want? This was 10 years ago. I think this game's older than Undertale. Yeah, it was released before Undertale. It was released in 2014. I know I chose Thunder. You wanted Fire. None of you guys wanted water, so that's why I didn't get it. First, you get the Starry mishap, and then we get the Shelter one. Oh, so this thing is literally just a clam. Okay. What do you got the names for Shelter? No, it's fine. The Thunderstone's good. Because I can get a Pikachu. And Raichu is a good Pokemon. You got a lot of Pokemon that evolve with Thunderstones. Yeah, let's see. What the hell? What the... Yo, yeah, guys. Chowder? Okay. So, remember that one thing I sent you guys about... Disableeye and it evolving into a different Pokemon? Well, so basically I'm searching up, okay. Water Stones evolves 6 Pokemon. Evolves 7. Here's the thing, though. Sawyer,
Do you realize that 3 of those Pokemon are fake? Like, what the hell is a Plasmox? Then you got Strawwick, and Electrode apparently has an evolution. This is from the same people that made the frickin' Pokemon Vega crap about Sableye having an evolution. Growlithe is not until a little bit later. And if I had a freaking Vulpix as busted as this dude's, I probably would have turned it into Ninetales. So no, you weren't right, because the only ones I can think of are Pikachu, Eevee, and Electrode, and Electros, or Electric. That's it. Electabuzz doesn't evolve into where am I getting this data from? I literally looked up the word Thunderstone, and it pops up 7... It's not Wikipedia, idiots. I just looked up the word Thunderstone, and the AI search results give me this crap. It's not even the AI search results, it's just the first thing that pops up. Pokemon DB. What? Oh my god. Let me look at this. I'm looking at Bulbapedia real quick. Because there's no way in hell this evolves more. Okay, I admit, there were Pokemon that were changed to use the Thunderstone. But here's the thing. Most of these Pokemon aren't in the game. Like, Tadbulb and Bellibolt are not in the game. Charjabug and Vikavolt, not in the game. Nosepass and Magneton don't evolve via Thunderstone in this game. So, the only Pokemon I can work on are Pikachu, Eevee, and Electric. That's it. That's 3 Pokemon. Versus, you know, the goddamn, you got freaking 7, the 6 that you've listed there. So, it's still a choice for the Water Stone. As for the Fire Stone, I'm pretty sure it's more, but even then. Do any Deltas use stones? I don't know. That's what I have to look at. They might. Oh, yeah. Ah, how could I forget? There is one Delta that could use the Thunderstone. It's post-game. And there's a Delta that uses the Water Stone that you can get in the game. So, yeah, Thunderstone is not the best. The good thing is that I can always just buy more stones. That actually is Delta Arcanine. And it's actually in the game. Like, it's not post-game. We can use Delta Arcanine. I'm pretty sure they gave it frickin' multi-scale. Water is better? You wanted fire, so... yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy's got a frickin' broken team. Alright, should we challenge it? In hindsight, water's the most common, tell you. We had Delta Arcanine? Okay. Should we go for this? Should we try to fight the gym leader? What do you guys think? Should we try to fight the gym leader? I'm not sure if we should fight him, but I feel like we could. Correction, I wanted Arcanine. Okay. Ugh. Alright, well, should we try to fight the gym leader? Yes? Okay. Feel confident, sure. This guy actually gives you an option, so...
A challenger, huh? My name's Orion. I'm the leader of the Sun Touch City Gym. I'm pretty good with fire types, and all my Pokemon work well under the light of the sun. That was a hint, by the way. You want a battle? I'm ready when you are. Alright, let's get started. Wish me luck. With you by my side, I'm sure to win. It's a rock. He's talking to a rock. We have God and Virgil. We have a God in Virgil. And Virgil is literally weak to its counterpart in this fight. Because this guy has an Ivysaur. So, it's really not gonna matter much. But yeah. Okay, fine. But it's a rock. My point still stands. It's a rock. Alright. What? Oh? The rock. Everyone wants to know about the rock. It gets lonely being a gym leader, so I have to make friends where I can. Yeah, so everyone calls this dude crazy because he talks to a rock. And they mainly call him crazy because this dude's only like, I don't know, like 14. Like, same as us. So everyone in the city mocks me for it, but I know it's a lie. But it's alive. I just know it. It's a rock, man. It's a rock. But whatever. That's not important right now. You want a battle, right? Let's get started. Oh yeah, by the way, I looked it up. You won't stand a chance. Oh yeah, by the way, I looked it up just to see when Gyarados learns a water move. Because, you know, I was thinking maybe I could line up Gyarados to get it to learn a water move for this fight. Yeah. Do you want to know when Gyarados learns a water move? It learns a water move? No, it isn't. But this Gyarados learns a water move at level 35. I have to wait until level 35 just to get one water move on Gyarados. Christ almighty. So I am not grinding that. Alright. Remember I talked about the good soundtrack? This is mainly where it comes into play. Alright. Vulpix. 26. Nope, it's 35. Which is somehow sooner than when Axew evolves, because that thing evolves at level 38. So Axew won't be able to evolve for a while. This was Gen 6. This was Gen 6. So even by Gen 6, they still haven't fixed Gyarados' problem with water moves. But, oh yeah. Remember how we were talking earlier about our stream about a Hypnosis plus Dream Eater combo with Ghastly? This Vulpix has it. It has a Hypnosis plus Dream Eater combo. We don't got this. I don't know why I did this, because we don't got this. It's faster. I'm faster, at least. Shell Bell. Oh, no, the other one is the Shell Bell. Sunlight Strong. Okay, Vulpix down. That thing's really annoying, so it's good. Charmeleon. Okay, I think we send out Persis here. Speed this up. Yeah, of course that happens. Just of course. Solar power. I'm going to lose my mind. Give this crap solar power. So the reincarnation of a literal god is dead, so he didn't even last nearly as long as, you know, the actual Persis. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I don't send out Ryuko and just use,
just use Dragon Rage, or Mrs. Filet and just use Dragon Rage as well. They gave this thing Thunder Punch and Dragon Pulse. So there's literally nothing I can do. This Charmeleon is going to sweep my whole team, and there's nothing I can do about it. I do have a hope. Oh, God. I have to think real quick, boys. Yeah, it's Alright, boys, I got an idea. It's a bad idea, it's not really the best idea, but I have an idea. I'm gonna try to intimidate stall this Charmeleon. Which is probably not a good idea, but it's the only one I got. So I think we need clutch mat. No, Virgil gets killed by like one flamethrower, dude. Virgil gets killed by one flamethrower. And now it goes with flamethrower. There's nothing I can do, man. I mean, I'm kind of screwed here. I could always just go... Now it goes for Dragon Pulse. You see why I was, you know, worried for this fight now? It outspeeds. Oh, this Pokemon. Maybe. This is his ace. Just casually whips out a Delta Aeron. I'm gonna try to intimidate stall this as well. I want it very cute. It is very cute. Bro, of course he gets a crit. I can't kidnap it. The one good thing about having Miss Filet is that I can just intimidate stall. Which is good for most of this guy's team. Why isn't it going for Rock Slide? It has Rock Slide. Yeah, it has Rock Slide.
My solution to any Pokemon I want you to kidnap. Okay. Alright, dude. You really think I can do that? If I could, I would, but I can't. Deerling. So that's the third Pokemon I said to take. Yeah. There's a lot of Pokemon you'll be saying that to. This is oddly kind of a mirror image to the exact fight I did in the original. Because if all things go well, which I hope they do, then this is literally just an exact mirror image to that fight, except with a few minor differences. I'm sending Flint out because, you know, Flint has, Oh, come on. Seriously? Of course it gets that. Machop, you did. Machop was not really, I didn't really kidnap Machop. I just came over and saved him from an abusive trainer. That's not like kidnapping. The trainer gave up Machop. I wasn't really kidnapping him. I was about to say this thing has no guard or something. Why is it hitting all the attacks? Ooh, yes, Sapsipper. Yes, give me that attack. Boy, if you don't stop stalling. Yeah, they gave this thing leftovers. Because of course I needed that. Now I'm using a potion. Alright, we won. We took the dub. We took the dub. Well, that wasn't bad at all. What a great battle. Here you are. Congratulations. Obtain the thermal badge. We got flame charge. Could Virgil beat Dante? Buddy, we both know that Virgil can't beat Dante. The last time I tried that out when I was doing a playthrough, I did do that mirror match, and Ivysaur got wrecked, because a Side Beam is not enough to outpace Sludge Bomb. Excuse me? Hey Joaquin, it's me, Nora. Did someone run by here just now? She looked panicked. I wonder what that was all about. I'm going to go check it out. Oh, by the way, remember how I mentioned another big story event? It involves Orion, the guy we just fought. Sad? Yeah. Alright, watch this. Harmony, what are you doing here? I'm in the middle of my work shift. I'm accepting challenges right now. Orion, we need to get out of here. I saw cultists entering the city and they were talking about you. Oh. That not good. That is very not good. He's a cult leader? Nope. I don't know what they're planning, but we need to get out while we still can. Are you serious? You're right. Can you help me carry this? My friend's pretty heavy. Are you serious? We don't have time for this again. There are cultists coming to attack you or worse. The thing is the rock. It's not real. Ditch the imaginary friend. Let's get out of here. Crying out loud. This is why they shouldn't let kids be gym leaders. Too late. Bad news. I don't know if they could notice, but I think they're here. You have the power. There's the save the rock. Well, we will.
But, you gotta...
The power of Kyurem. You gotta get a deal with Kyurem here. This is where the legendaries start coming into play. So it's not just the mythicals, now we got the legendaries. What do you think about that? You still here, man? Good? Okay. Legendary Pokemon are hard to control, This beautiful creature's name is Kyurem. It's a very powerful Pokemon. Its breath is said to be cold, so cold it can freeze flames and electricity solid. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tyne. I work for the cult known as Perfection. We're not quite as aggressive as the rest of the cults. We're gonna do our own thing. That doesn't mean you should take us lightly. We still have our goals and we'll stop at nothing to achieve them. Which is why it brings us here. No way, I'm gonna protect my stone. You're not gonna take my friend away. You're friends with the rock. Do you talk to it too? Are you guys best friends forever? That's so cute. Listen, Tyne, was it? You're not acting very friendly here. Tell us what you want and leave. Tell you what we want? Well, you know what we want. We want the kid's rock. What? No way. I'd die first. I told you there's 5. It's been fun messing with you, kid, but now it's time for the adults to talk. Get out of the way. So the first thing not a chance, leave us alone. And he just slaps him. He just straight up slaps the guy. Insolent child. Did you just slap him? What's wrong with you? That's absolutely What was that? That, my dear girl, is the reason we wanted the rock. Just because I mocked Orion doesn't mean I know what it truly is. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What is that? That is Reshiram, the being of truth. Many years ago, Reshiram, my Kyurem, and a third Pokemon, Zekrom, used to be pieces of the same Pokemon. However, fighting in war eventually split the 3 apart. Reshiram was sealed in a rock known as the White Stone, which appears to fall in Orion's care. Seems like Reshiram has fled. Very well. We managed to awaken from its stone. Let's get going now, Kyurem. We have a dragon to catch. Orion, I'm sorry. I didn't believe you, but you were completely right. Now your friends fled off. I didn't see you two there.
Who are you? Are you cultists too? No, of course not. We're trainers. I didn't think so. You aren't dressed the part. My name's Harmony. I'm a gym leader of Sonata City. I specialize in normal and fairy types. Sorry to see that. I'm assuming you're challengers? I'm a challenger. Joaquin beat Orion earlier today. I see. Can I trust the two of you to keep what happened today a secret? Orion could be in danger if this news gets out. Now, trust me, Joaquin and I have a few secrets to keep. I believe you. You should stop by Sonata City sometimes. You can challenge. Was that Reshiram? Reshiram, you came back? Oh, thank you. It's so good to see you again. Yes, Reshiram couldn't abandon its best friend. Even though it'll probably be less safe here. It only really feels comfortable with Orion. Orion, you have to be careful. None of the challengers coming in your gym can see Reshiram. You're not going to spill the beans to the freaky blue-haired guy. You'll be careful, Harmony, I swear. Thanks for stopping by and help out. No problem, I need to get going. And I'm sorry for not leaving. Reshiram, huh? I knew you were alive all along, but I never dreamed you were legendary. I'll come and challenge you later. It seems like you two have catching up to do. Yeah, thanks. I'll battle you later. Alright. So now we got Surf. It isn't the TM for Surf, but we got, you know, the, thing for it. So yeah, one of the gym leaders has frickin' Reshiram. May I add that it's the first gym leader? The first gym leader has Reshiram. I will repeat that again. The first gym leader has Reshiram. You not crazy? Yep, he ain't crazy. Alright, we at least got our survivors here. Alright then, let us go south now that we have Surf. At least he got it after the battle? Yeah. Thank God I didn't have to battle Reshiram. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a new Pokemon because we didn't get a Surf encounter here. And we got the Omni Boost. I need you guys to come up with names for Clauncher. Come up with a name for Clauncher. We got our names for Pedalo. We got our names for Pedalo.
got any extra pedal or not? Alright, you know what? We'll discuss it next episode. Alright. I'll end the stream right here. That way you can chill for the rest of the night. And we did do a lot. We didn't really do that much, but we did beat the first gym, which is pretty eventful. Alright, but I'm gonna end this here, and I'll see you.